3 things you need to know about MetLife's disability claims operation. My name is John Tucker, and I'm a disability insurance attorney. I represent people in group disability insurance cases that are filed through employer disability plans all over the country. You're probably watching this video because you have a claim or a loved one has a claim with MetLife for disability benefits. I want to tell you some things about MetLife and the way they operate their disability claims based on their policies that are important for you to know, but they probably won't tell you. First, a lot of MetLife policies have limitations that could hurt your chances of getting benefits for longer than 1 or 2 years. Many even have something called a subjective symptom limitation. That means if you have a disability from a condition that's only caused by subjective symptoms, not objective things that they can evaluate by testing or an X-ray or an MRI, then you're only going to get paid for 12 or 24 months. You need to know this going into your disability claim because it will impact your income. It could mean that your benefits end after a couple of years. Second, MetLife uses doctors that are in-house or hired by vendors that they use all the time. These doctors know where their bread is buttered, and they're not writing reports saying everybody who files a claim with MetLife is disabled. Exactly the opposite. They're writing reports that explain why you're not disabled. They use these doctors to make it look like they're being completely reasonable and fair when they evaluate your claim. But what they're not telling you is these doctors are frequent flyers. They do it for them over and over and over, and their reports say the same thing all the time. So how do you deal with that? Well, you need to make sure that your doctors are aware of all of the symptoms and limitations that you have. You also need to make sure that your doctors don't have authorization to speak to any doctor from MetLife. Withdraw those authorizations. Tell the MetLife adjuster you don't authorize anyone at MetLife to speak to your doctors and that any questions they have for your doctors be sent in writing. Finally, beware of putting anything on social media because MetLife is watching you. They're not only going to send out video surveillance sometimes, meaning a private investigator is going to follow you with a video camera, they're also going to hop online and do free surveillance. Information you give them on Facebook or Instagram or some other place where you're posting things on social media that make it look like you're able-bodied, that you're doing well. Most people don't put things about their disability on Twitter. But keep in mind, whatever you're putting out there in social media land, it's easy for them to find and it can hurt you because it portrays you in a light that may be better than you really are. And in a disability claim, you need to make sure the insurance company knows what it's like to really live in your skin. Not that pretty picture that people put on social media, but what it's really like to be disabled, to deal with the symptoms, the side effects of medications, the limitations that you have every day. If you have a MetLife disability claim and you have questions, or your claim has been denied and you need help with an appeal, call us at the number on your screen. I represent people like you all over the country, and we can help you. I'm John Tucker. Thanks for watching.